This next poem is Rita Hayworth, Sleeping, and it's from my collection Prophecy, published in 2019 by Carcanet Press. It's about my mother and father, and it's one of the few happy poems about my mother and father that I've ever written. My mother loved going to films, but my father said when she was young that bringing her to a film was a complete waste of time because she was no sooner sitting down and the screen would light up and my mother would fall asleep. So it was a waste of ticket money, he said. But this is the poem about them. Rita Hayworth, Sleeping. It must be the purpose of movies to make us fall in love. She is pure quality, and you were raised among grasshoppers in a field of corn. A heart of gold, her eyes would be wide open to trap all the insects within. She may not be open to offers right now, but the lame excuses you give, the foolish way you dance to Jerome Kern and Johnny Mercer's song, even though you are still sitting, the rapturous sway of your soldier's body, convinces her that no dreadful wrong can come from this private of the Southern Command, who came to Dungarvan after the July divisional exercise. You are Fred Astaire taking Rita Hayworth's hand, just as the moonlit dance begins and she closes her eyes. My mother, I mean, then incredibly credulous and young, who would be fast asleep by the time they took to the floor, who would sleep right through whatever song was sung. So that whether it was Ginger Rogers or Rita wanting more, my young mother would sleep and sleep. You were good, my mother said, not to unbutton anything in her dreams, but to wait for her waking report, to wait for her instead to issue invitations like a star. There is more than it seems, always, and still more, when the reels turn behind you, making a sound like a swarm of grasshoppers on a hot afternoon. Something trapped in her dancing shoe rises with you both, seeking light where the lights shone.